Orpheus was born with a gift that set him apart from every mortal man. The son of either the muse Calliope or the god Apollo himself, he could coax music from his lyre so beautiful that rivers stopped their flow to listen, trees bent their branches toward him, and wild beasts lay down in peace. His voice carried a power that moved gods and men alike, a power that seemed to touch the very essence of existence. When he met Eurydice, a nymph of extraordinary beauty, his song gained a new depth. Their love was immediate and all-consuming, and soon they were wed. But on the day of their marriage, fate revealed its cruelty. As Eurydice danced through a meadow, she was pursued by Aristaeus, a shepherd who lusted after her. In her flight, she stepped upon a serpent hidden in the grass. Its venomous bite stole her life in an instant, and the joy of their union was shattered before it had even begun. Grief consumed Orpheus. His melodies turned mournful, his voice and lament so sorrowful that all who heard it wept. Even the gods pitied him, but pity was no comfort. He could not accept the finality of death, not for Eurydice, not for the love that defined his very soul. With nothing left but determination and his lyre, Orpheus resolved to do what no mortal had dared, descend into the realm of the dead and bring her back. He walked to the entrance of the Underworld, a place of shadows and silence, and he began his descent. His music guided him through that nightmarish landscape. The wandering souls of the dead gathered around him, soothed by his song. Cerberus, the monstrous hound with 3 heads, lay quiet at his feet, lulled by the sound of the lyre. Even Charon, the grim ferryman of the Styx, allowed him passage without payment, moved by the sorrow in his voice. At last, Orpheus stood before Hades and Persephone, rulers of the dead, and there he played the song of his heart. He sang of love lost too soon, of a man broken by grief, of a bond that should never have been severed. The entire realm fell silent. Even the Furies shed tears, and for a moment, the cold heart of Hades softened. Hades consented to release Eurydice, but he laid down a single condition. Orpheus must lead her out of the underworld, and she would follow. Until both of them had reached the surface, Orpheus could not look back at her. If he turned his gaze, she would be lost to him forever. With his heart renewed, Orpheus accepted and began the long ascent. He climbed through the shadows, his lyre clutched tightly, his ears straining for the sound of her footsteps. Yet the underworld was silent, and Eurydice walked in utter stillness. Doubt gnawed at him. Was she truly behind him, or had Hades deceived him? Each step grew heavier with suspicion, until the distant glow of the living world finally appeared before him. The threshold was so close. His heart pounded, torn between faith and fear, and then he turned. In that final moment, Eurydice stood behind him, pale and radiant, a hand reaching toward his. Their eyes met, love and desperation locked in one instant of eternity, but it was too late. The condition was broken. A shadow swept over her, and she was pulled back into the darkness, her form vanishing as if she had never been. Her final cry echoed as she faded, and Orpheus, horrified, reached into nothingness. She was gone. He begged to return, tried to re-enter the depths of Hades' kingdom, but Charon barred his way. He played songs of despair, but no music, however beautiful, could undo his fatal mistake. Orpheus wandered the world in solitude, his melodies now haunted, his soul forever marked by loss. In time, his life ended violently at the hands of the Maenads, frenzied women who tore him limb from limb. Yet even in death his lyre sang, and his head, cast into the river, continued to call Eurydice's name as the waters carried it away. The story of Orpheus and Eurydice is one of the greatest tragedies of love and doubt. It tells of a man whose gift could charm gods and monsters but could not conquer his own fear. It reminds us that love is powerful but fragile, and that death is a boundary even music cannot truly cross.